Over the years, AI has been a powerful tool, one in which NASCAR is even trying to get in on. Today, I wanted to put AI to the test and asked AI to predict the entire 2025 NASCAR season, not only all the race winners, but also the playoff grid as well as your 2025 NASCAR Cup Series champion. So with that said, let's kick it off with a great American race. In 2025, Kyle Busch will be making his 20th attempt at the Daytona 500. And you know how the story goes. 20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. AI predicts Kyle Busch will win the 2025 Daytona 500. Moving on to Atlanta. Ryan Blaney has proved he has been able to get it done on the super speedways. AI predicts Ryan Blaney will grab his first win of the season at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Soon after, NASCAR goes road racing at COTA. This is where AI predicts Chase Elliott to return to glory on NASCAR's road courses. That wasn't it for the Hendrick Speed. 1 week later at Phoenix, teammate Kyle Larson just showed up as an early championship contender. As we go on to Las Vegas, it's Hendrick domination from William Byron. As we head to Homestead, Miami, I know it's getting hard to believe, but AI has predicted Kyle Larson to make a 4th consecutive win for Hendrick Motorsports while grabbing his 2nd win of the season. The Martinsville Paperclip is tough. This is a track that Brad Keselowski has won at twice in his career. AI predicts Brad Keselowski will win at Martinsville Speedway. As we head to Darlington Raceway, Joe Gibbs Racing will prove they have some horsepower, winning with Christopher Bell. Next on the list is the last great Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway. 3-time champion Joey Logano will prove he'll be going for his 4th winning at Bristol. As we head into an off week, here's a season recap. According to AI, Hendrick is on fire. Kyle Busch has accomplished one of his biggest goals in motorsport, and we have had 8 different winners so far this season. So with that said, let's get back to the action. Talladega is a wild card that anyone can win. AI knows this, predicting Bubba Wallace will get his 2nd Talladega win, breaking his winless streak. Toyota is now getting hot, winning at Texas Motor Speedway with Denny Hamlin. Toyota is absolutely on fire 1 week later, winning with Tyler Reddick at Kansas. The Coca-Cola 600 is NASCAR's longest event. Kyle Larson will be attempting the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 double. AI predicts that Kyle Larson was successful with winning the Coca-Cola 600 that night, capturing his 3rd win of the season. Come Nashville, Hendrick will go back-to-back, winning with William Byron for the 2nd time this season. The championship contenders are rising quick at this point. Kyle Busch will prove that Daytona win was no fluke as he wins at Michigan for the 2nd time this season. NASCAR heads to Mexico City for the 1st time. Chase Elliott is quick to prove he's the best road course talent in NASCAR, now with 2 wins this season, both coming on road courses. When NASCAR heads to the Tricky Triangle, that RCR horsepower is back with Kyle Busch winning his 3rd race of the season. According to AI, I think it's safe to say Kyle Busch will remain at RCR at the end of 2025. As NASCAR heads back to Atlanta Motor Speedway, Ryan Blaney is expected to sweep Atlanta in 2025. The Chicago Street Course is always guaranteed to put on a show. AI predicts Tyler Reddick will grab his 2nd win of the season, but it was not long because Chase Elliott is predicted to grab a win at Sonoma, grabbing his 3rd win of the season, all coming on road courses. It's still Hendrick Motorsport domination as Kyle Larson will grab his 4th win this season, coming at Dover. The Brickyard 400 is a crown jewel NASCAR event. AI predicts Chase Elliott will win the 2025 Brickyard 400, picking up his 4th win of the season, tying Kyle Larson for most so far. Ryan Blaney isn't done yet, as he's predicted a win at Iowa, grabbing his 3rd win of the season. As we head to Watkins Glen, Kyle Larson is predicted to pick up his 5th win of the season, now the most of any driver in 2025. So far, it's looking like a Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott battle for the championship. It's now time for Richmond, where Joe Gibbs Racing will regain their speed, winning with Christopher Bell for the 2nd time this season. It all came down to this one final race before the playoffs, and Bubba Wallace is expected to win the regular season finale at Daytona, now winning back-to-back super speedway races. All right, before the playoffs begin, let's take a recap. Bubba Wallace has pulled off 2 miracle wins. Hendrick domination continues as Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott look to be the championship favorites. Kyle Busch has the 3rd most wins this season with 3 wins, proving to be a championship factor. And the playoff grid looks something like this. A few of these drivers are very questionable, but this is what we have. So let's see what AI predicts for the NASCAR playoffs. Kicking it off with the Southern 500, where Kyle Larson is predicted to win his 6th race of the season. The 2nd race of the round of 16 will go to Kyle Busch at Gateway, a track he has been very good at in the past, and no big surprise here. Closing off the round of 16 comes at Bristol, as Kyle Larson will grab his 7th win of the season. This has eliminated Brad Keselowski, Austin Cindric, Noah Gragson, and Austin Dillon. Now it's time for the round of 12, where Denny Hamlin is predicted to win at New Hampshire. 1 week later at Kansas, Tyler Reddick is predicted to win, picking up his 3rd win of the season. And capping off the round of 12 is Chase Elliott, picking up his 5th win of the season while winning at the Charlotte Roval. This will be his 4th road course win this season and his 5th in total. Drivers eliminated from the round of 12 is Chris Buescher, Joey Logano, Bubba Wallace, and William Byron. Now, as we head to the round of 8, William Byron is the first driver to pick up a win in the round of 8, coming at Las Vegas. Grabbing his 3rd win of the season. Unfortunately, since he's already eliminated, he will not move to the championship forward. Next up is Talladega, where Bubba Wallace will pick up his 3rd win of the season, all coming on super speedways. With Bubba already being eliminated once again, he will not move on to the championship forward. And finally, as we set the championship for, Christopher Bell will win at Martinsville, being the first driver to advance. Drivers eliminated from the round of 8 is Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman, and of course, Denny Hamlin. For Championship 4 is Kyle Larson with 7 wins, Kyle Busch with 4 wins, Chase Elliott with 5 wins, and finally, Christopher Bell, who just won his 3rd race of the season. Come Phoenix, it all came down to this as the championship battle. AI predicts that Kyle Larson will win his 8th race of the season, as well as capturing the championship. This will be his 2nd championship title. Found this to be a very interesting video. And this shows what kind of tool AI can be. I would love to come back to this video in 1 year and see how many of these races were predicted correctly. I can see this realistically being a NASCAR season. There's a few misses on here. I don't see Bubba Wallace winning 3 races. I don't see Chase Elliott dominating the road courses, but I can see a Chase Elliott-Kyle Larson battle for the championship. I can see Hendrick getting extremely hot early in the season. I can see RCR making a comeback. I can see this being a realistic championship 4. Let me know what you guys think would be predicted correctly and what you guys think would be predicted falsely. That said, I'd like to thank all my Patreon members for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. I couldn't run this channel without you guys. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video.